Hi guys, it's Cindy, aka Disney Queen. Today I'm going to talk to you about Geyser Point's Bar and Grill, so stay tuned. Hi guys, a lot of you seem interested in the lunch that my husband and my daughter and I had at Geyser Point Bar and Grill, so I thought that I would elaborate a little bit more on it today. Um, we've only ever been to a few restaurants at Walt Disney World. We kind of found some favorites and kind of stuck to it, including Ohana, including Boma, and I actually have a review of Boma, and I'll put a link below. We also have gone to to the Crystal Palace. We've gone to 1900 Park Fair. We've gone to Chef Mickey's several times. And we've also gone to the Princess breakfast at the Norway Pavilion. So if you'd like for me to talk about a few of those restaurants, please let me know in the comments below. But I thought today I would talk about Geyser Point Bar and Grill. And the way I found out about Geyser Point was watching Michael K's video when him and his family went. And I thought, well, we wanted to visit Wilderness Lodge, and we thought maybe a good way to do that would be to go over for lunch after we left Magic Kingdom that morning. And so we took the boat from Magic Kingdom over to Wilderness Lodge. And we walked through it's like the back part of the hotel. And I love the little wooden plankway that you go on. I love the fact that the restaurant is water. And it's not like a typical restaurant. It's not inside the building. As a matter of fact, it's like a covered pavilion. And it has lounge chairs, and then it has some tables and chairs, and it has a bar in the middle. And what you do is when you get there, you go over to the section that has the refillable cups. And it's right near the pool that's at the back of Wilderness Lodge, where the refillable cup area is, because it took us a minute to figure out where to go order our food. You go over there, and they have like a outside area where you can order your food. And we went over, ordered our food. They gave us a number, and they told us we could go to the pavilion area and sit down, and someone would bring us our food. So when we got to the bar area, you can sit at the bar, or you can sit at one of the tables, or like I said, they even have like little lounge areas. And we went and sat at one of the tables, and it wasn't very long at all before they brought out our food. Now I wrote down what we got. My husband got the bison burger, and that was $14. And my daughter and I both got smoked turkey sandwich, which was $10.49, and it came with waffle fries. But a children's menu, and they also have salmon, and they have soup and salad, and they have a couple of other seafood recipes, menus, seafood choices on the menu. And so I'm going to put a link below to one of my favorite places to get the menus and pricing for the Disney Resort and for the Disney Park restaurants, and that is All Ears net. And I'll put a link below. When I'm planning our vacation and I'm planning our menus or where we're going to eat dinner, I always go here to check out what's new. She does the person who runs it, she does update it on a regular basis. and they have pictures of the food, which also helps. It's a really good source for when you're trying to find out about the different restaurants that are available, because there are so many. I would say for service, I would give service about a 7. Um, they did come and bring us our food, and they did ask us if there was anything else we needed. They were very kind. It was the people that were at the bar who actually brought the food to us, and we were able to get drinks from the little area where we put in our order. And we didn't know at the time that what you can do is you can take your refillable mug from the resort and go over and refill your mug there. So if we had known that, we would have taken our mugs with us. So I give service a 7. The food was really, really good. My husband liked his bison burger, but he said it was a little dry. And I don't know if that's because bison burgers are dry, because that was the first time he had ever had one. He had really been wanting to try a bison burger. We used to live in Kansas, and we used to be able to get meat from the Kansas City State University. And he had gotten meat from them several times, but he had seen bison burger, I think, there, and he had never tried it, and he'd always wanted to try it. And I told him, I said, well, I hear that they have a really good bison burger at Walt Disney World, and I looked it up, and it was at Geyser Point Bar and Grill. So that's one of the reasons why we ended up there. So for me, our smoked turkey sandwich that we had was very, very good. And in actuality, my daughter and I probably could have shared it because it was so large. I ended up only eating half of my sandwich and saving the other half for later on. So food, I would give about a 7.5. It was very good. It was fresh. The bread was very good. It was toasted just right. And so we didn't have any problems with our food that day. Atmosphere, I would give a 9.5. And the reason I say that is because, like I said, the pavilion is on the water, and depending on where you sit, we could have sat down like on one of the lounge chairs, but I just saw me messing up with my food and I wanted to be at a table. But if I was to do it again, I maybe would try sitting at one of the lounge chairs that's right on the very edge of the pavilion, where you can really see the water. You can see you can see the boats come in. And that is another thing I liked. I liked that you could catch the boat and go over. It is a quick trip from Magic Kingdom. It's a great way to have a break in between the parks, and you can go over and check out Wilderness Lodge. It's funny, we went to go so that we could check out Wilderness Lodge, but we didn't actually get a chance to do that. So if I was to do it again, I would go and check out Wilderness Lodge. I have been inside before, but we haven't like really checked it out like we have at some of the other resorts that we resort hop at. They were doing some construction at the time, which I believe they've now finished. And so we didn't really hear a whole lot of noise. There was just a lot of walls up at the time. But it's a beautiful resort. We really had a good time at the restaurant, and I would recommend it to anyone. I do consider it a hidden gem that is at Wilderness Lodge, because like I said, I think a lot of people go to Wilderness Lodge, but they may not necessarily go to Geyser Point Bar and Grill. And it used to serve breakfast, but it doesn't serve breakfast anymore. But it does have lunch, and it does have dinner. And the dinner menu we didn't really look at, because I think that is more seafood oriented, even so, than the lunch is. And since I'm not a really big seafood person, it wasn't something I was interested in. But it might be something that you're interested in. So I would say give it a try, either at lunch or even look at the look online and see if there's something on the dinner menu that you might be interested in. And I'm sure being there at night would be even nicer. So that is my little review of Geyser Point Bar and Grill. I really hope that you like this video. If you go to Geyser Point Bar and Grill, please let me know how your experience was. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? And if you really want to know when new videos come out, please hit that notification bell below. And so until I see you next time, have a blessed day. Bye.